What is up, guys? How you guys doing today? Today I wanted to do a video on the worst kits of the new season, the 2021-22 season. So I did a video on the best kits. I'll link that in the description if you want to check that out. And so because I did the best kits, I wanted to do the worst kits. So I think I did 10 or 11 here. So I just wanted to list them off, worst or like least worst to worst. So the number one will be my least favorite of all of the teams that I've seen so far. Now, teams are still releasing their kits a little bit now throughout the first couple weeks of the season, but this is the majority of the kits I think that are out right now. And number one just came out a couple days ago. So make sure you stay tuned to the end to see that, and let's get straight into the list. All right, so as usual, we start off with the honorable mention. So this one I usually put it as is it a good or a bad jersey? So I want you guys to comment down below if you guys think, is this a good or a bad shirt? So this shirt is going to be the Real Sociedad away. Now, I thought this design was cool, but I didn't really like the colors, to be honest. And the collar is cool in my opinion, but just that pink and a darker pink or dark purple, I guess, just doesn't go well with me. I think it would look cool maybe like if it was like maybe black and pink, or maybe like a black and white, but I know that's not their colors, but yeah, I think a black and pink would look really cool here, but just the purple and pink, I don't know, it just doesn't match well in my opinion. So make sure you guys comment down below, is it a good or a bad one? So let's start off the list with number 12, and it's going to be the Juventus home shirt. So now this one, it's a disappointment. Last season's was really cool, really abstract and really creative, and this one just is boring. And then the sponsor got even worse. They added that 4xe, I guess it's the new Jeep or whatever, but I just don't like it at all. The blue, it doesn't go with anything in the shirt. The logo looks like it's crammed in there because of the striping is really, really skinny. So it looks like the logo was like, they had to like squish it in there. And then if you look closely, there's little designs in the black stripes with little stars and stuff. I'm not really sure if that's with the history of Juventus. I'm not really educated that well. But in my opinion, it just kind of looks off. Like it under the Adidas logo, it looks like it's kind of covering it, and then under the Juventus badge, it's kind of covering half of it. So I don't know. It's just not a great shirt in my opinion. A little bit too much stripes, even though it's a Juventus shirt, of course. But I just don't really like the designs of the stripes here. It looks like they cut it off at the top, and then the collar's a little bit funny. So just kind of a disappointing kit. It looks like they rushed it, and very, very much a downgrade from last season. Number 11 is going to be the Wolverhampton home shirt. So Wolves had Adidas the past couple years, and they just switched to the new brand Castor, however you pronounce it. I think Newcastle did as well. Now the Newcastle one looks fine, but Castor did not do a great job with this Wolves shirt. First off, the sponsor is really bad. It's very distracting. I have the Crystal Palace shirt with that sponsor, and it looks better. But this one with the white, I don't know. It just doesn't look well on it at all. And then if you look at the sides of the shirt, they've got that weird little kind of square on the side. There's two of them on each side, and it looks like it's not supposed to be there. It looks like maybe someone put a Velcro patch or something under. And then the collar's okay in my opinion. I love the Wolves logo, and I don't know why there's little dots kind of under the armpit there. And then the last thing I thought was, when I watched the game on the weekend, their opening game, the yellow, it's more yellowish now. It's because they used to be orange, but now they look more yellow. If you see this banner right behind me, it's more of a yellowish. So I prefer when they were maybe a little bit more orange, but I guess Castore or they prefer to make it more yellow, so I guess that's how it's going to be this year. But hopefully they switch it up next season. Number 10 is going to be the Wolfsburg home shirt. Now this one is pretty bad. I can barely see the Nike swoosh or the Wolfsburg, so it's two wolves in a row. But the Wolfsburg logo and the Nike swoosh, the white on the light green, I don't like it at all. The collar is very simple, a little bit too simple in my opinion. And then the Volkswagen logo in the middle is just so distracting because it's the only dark prime color on the shirt, and that's the only thing I can see. Like It looks like one of the jerseys in the Canadian Premier League, if you guys know what that is. But those are bad jerseys in my opinion. But maybe I'll rank them one day. Um, but yeah, the green, it looks like a goalkeeper kit color. That's what I see this color as, and also the designs in the shirt kind of reminds me of the Chelsea kit, but Chelsea did it way better. They very distracting designs, but it's they didn't really match it up well. Like it looks like three jerseys combined together, if you know what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, just a disappointing shirt. They've had some great ones back in their history, but this one just not good for me. I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 10 in my opinion. Number 9 is going to be the Villarreal away shirt. Now, the reigning Europa League winners, their away shirt here, not good at all. They've got like 3 or 4 shades of colors here. So if you look at the arms, they're like regular red. And then if you look on the background of the shirt, it's kind of a darker red. And then they've added this pink and then purple kind of splotches everywhere. It kind of looks like someone wore a red t-shirt and then they got blood all over their hands and like kind of just wiped it like this. That's what it reminds me of, and I think it looks terrible. Now the font of the sponsor isn't great. I like the collar. It kind of reminds me of the Liverpool one from a couple years ago, the New Balance. I like that all the logos and the branding is all white. I think that looks good, but just the design on the front just looks terrible. It looks like someone had a bear scratch them all up in a red t-shirt or something. I don't know, but I'm sure you guys will agree with me on this one because it's one of the worst ones I've seen this season. So it's number 9. Number 8 is going to be the Man City home shirt. Now, you guys probably knew this one was coming. This one is similar to the Wolves shirt, and they added these weird kind of these blotches under the armpits, which they don't really look great at all. It kind of reminds me of maybe a hockey jersey or maybe even a basketball. Basketball usually has like the striping down here, but this one just literally looks like a t-shirt, blue t-shirt, and then that collar is just terrible. It looks like just a $15 t-shirt you buy at Foot Locker maybe. The color's okay. If you look closely, there's a little bit of like I don't know, like, I can't really describe the design. It looks like webbing kind of. It's all like crossed in and stuff like that. But if you see it closely, but it's just a super boring kit with a terrible collar. And yeah, nothing special about this one. Like last season, they had all the cracked white kind of octagon shapes, and I thought that looked great. The year before, they had the cool purple stripes on the top. So Puma really hit a downgrade on this one. And we haven't even got to their third kits yet, Puma's third kits. So you guys just wait. So that's going to be number 8. And then number 7 is going to be the Sassuolo. Not sure how to pronounce it. Their third kit here. Just looks like a shirt that a U12 team would wear, in my opinion. Just the colors don't match. It looks like a kid's shirt. Yeah, just the colors are terrible here. The kind of that dark grayish blue on the arms, and then the green boring collar, and then that blue and the weird kind of checkerboard design. Just a great. Just they had potential here with these colors, but just not a great jersey. And the sponsor's okay, logo's okay, but yeah, just too many colors and not the right colors, in my opinion. Number 6 is going to be the Stoke away shirt. Now this one, I think it reminds me of just maybe a minor league ref shirt, like a reffing jersey. Now they are on with the Macron now. So they used to be, I think they used to be Umbro. I'm not too sure though, or Adidas. And then the Bet 365 is okay, I guess, kind of average. But the one other thing I saw about this, if you look closely at the Stoke badge, it's a different shade of green. And I thought that shade of green looks better, for sure. Not this kind of soft pastel green, but the badge itself, that green and black looks great. If they used that green, it would have been a way better jersey. But this one's just a little bit simple for me, and it just reminds me of a referee shirt. So that's why I put it as a 6. It'd probably be like a 5 out of 10, but I would never buy this shirt, and I would hate if my favorite team had a shirt like this. Number 5 is going to be the Dortmund third shirt. So you can barely see it on the white background, so I couldn't find a black background for you guys, but just this the sponsor ruins it, in my opinion. That's the only thing I look at. The yellow on white doesn't look great. And then they got the yellow badge, and then a black Puma logo, and then purple sponsor, and then the yellow collar. It just doesn't match well. Too many different colors. And I don't really like that design of the little squares everywhere. It looks like someone kind of spilled macaroni or something on a white t-shirt. It's just not great in my opinion. And the collar's okay, but I think they should have added it on the sleeves as well, and maybe in the bottom of the shirt. But yeah, just a very boring and kind of messy design on this one. And I'm disappointed because Dortmund always makes great kits, but not this one for sure. Number 5 is going to be the Bilbao away. So I put this one, it's basically a mix of that Stoke shirt and the Man City one from before, because that collar is terrible. Now this photo is stretched out a little bit. I don't know why, but I looked at some photos and the players' collars are like this. Like you can see almost their chest. This one is a terrible kit. Bad sponsor too. It looks like a kid's shirt or a referee jersey. Very plain, or it probably looks like a goalkeeper kit as well. That's what it reminds me of. So yeah, definitely one of the worst ones of the year for sure. Bilbao. Oh, we skipped one. Don't look at that. Number 3 is going to be the Celtic third kit. Now this one, in my opinion, just based on the design, there's too much stuff on it. Like the Adidas logo and then the Celtic badge with that little star above it too. It's all spread out too much. And then the DAFA bet on the middle, it looks like it's almost on the tummy area. I think this kit would have looked better if they did not the central design, if they went the badge on the one and then the sponsor on the other side. But sometimes the middle badge works and sometimes it doesn't. And this one, it didn't work for me. And just the colors, they don't really match well. The pink and kind of that chalky whitish green mint color, I guess, doesn't work. And then throw in that dark green, just not a great design. I think if they got rid of the pink on this one, maybe added more just the dark green pinstripes, it would look better. But the green and the pink and then the central badge, it was just kind of all recipe for disaster here. Just they went wrong on a lot of things here. It's too bad because Celtic also is a team that has a lot of great kits, and this one is not one of them. I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree with me because I saw a lot of hate on this shirt online. Now number 2 is going to be the Elche third kit. So I'm basically saying the same thing again. It looks like this one literally looks like a goalkeeper kit, or it looks like a dry fit shirt you buy from the Nike outlet store. It's terrible. It just doesn't seem real to me, but it is actually their third kit. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just a really boring and dumb looking shirt with a bad sponsor. The only positive I can say is it's all black. It looks good, all the black sponsor and logo. But other than that, it needs a lot of work on this one, and I think we need to start with that color. So yeah, that's why it's number 2. And then number 1 is going to be the Man City third kit, but you can just throw in all of the Puma third kits. They're all terrible, but Man City one is my least favorite. It's just stupid. What a stupid design. I don't know why they chose to not put a badge on the shirt. It looks very dumb. It's getting a lot of hate online for all the teams who had these. I think Fenerbahce, a Fenerbahce player went to go kiss the badge in a celebration, and he had no badge on his shirt to kiss. So that's one of the reasons I hate this one. They really tried to be creative and be like, oh, all different than the other brands and put the badge kind of faded into the design everywhere, but it just doesn't work. And if you see this jersey in person, you don't see that design like that in person. It looks like a blue t-shirt that says Man City. It looks like an American t-shirt. They've Americanized these shirts, which isn't a good thing. Yeah, it's just terrible. And then the Puma badge in the center, and then the collar, boring. It's just a dumb shirt. I can't say anything else, and I think you guys will all agree with me on this one. This one's probably the dumbest kit of the season. That's why I had to put it number 1. I will definitely not buy this. Only way I would buy this, or if this would end up in my closet, is if someone gave it to me as a gift. And if someone did, I would be disappointed in that gift. So Yeah, it's a terrible shirt. I'm very disappointed by Puma. And yeah, we're going to end the video off here. Try not to be too negative, but what can you say about this? Like, come on. Yeah, so that's going to be it for the video, guys. I pretty sure you guys knew what was coming for number one. If you haven't, smash that like button and make sure you guys subscribe. Almost at 375, and we're trying to hit 400 by Christmas. That's my goal. 400 subscribers. So if you guys smash that like button and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video in a couple days. See you later.